Hey, how you doing today? Today I'm going to talk about the research paper for 1102. The 1102 research paper is a argumentative research paper. Essentially, what it means is that we're doing it on a current event, something that's at least national news in the last 6 months. What you're going to have to do is you basically have to pick an issue that is controversial, an issue that has two sides, that there's a pro and a con, or there's a for and against. It can be the election, it can be a Trump-Biden thing, whatever you want to do. But something currently going on in the world today, or at least in the last 6 months, that has two sides. And what you have to do essentially is you're going to have to research this, but this is an argumentative research paper where you not only have to research both sides, what sides are accurate or whatnot. You have to actually choose a side. You have to pick a side, and you have to argue why that side is the correct side, and also you have to refute the opposition. So you have to basically pick a topic that is controversial, pick a side of that topic, and you have to basically show or convince me through argument and your data that your side is valid. You also have to convince me that the opposition to your side, that they're invalid. So as we get through the course, we'll be studying things like, different argumentation formats, different styles of argumentation. We have inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning, Rogerian argument, different types of arguments. So essentially, you'll have to present an argument and we refute the opposition. One of the major things of argument is dealing with the opposition, not just ignoring the points that those that have the opposite viewpoint of you have, but actually, contending with them, delving into them and really showing why, even though there are opposite viewpoints to yours, they're not valid, that your position is the one that has the most validity. So that's essentially what the research paper is going to be. This week, all we're really doing, I want you guys to start thinking about what topic you want to do. There's a lot of things going on in the news right now, right? The election, the pandemic, all this stuff is going on right now. Just the debates last night, even if you watch those. So there's a lot of stuff out there. So really, for this week, what we're going to do is just think about this topic. The topic is you're going to have to write me a research paper, argumentative research paper, basically on a current event, something that has two sides, that's going on at least nationally, national news, and you have to basically pick a side and argue that side and refute the opposition. And as the course goes, I will be giving more details and things like this. This first week, we're just thinking of the topic. Just think of the topic, and then next week, I'll give you your actual first assignment with this, which is the research and subordinate questions, and I'll explain those next week. So for this week, I just start thinking about the topic, something that's at least national news that's happened in the last 6 months, that you will argue one side or the other. Now, I don't care what side you argue, and the success or failure of this paper is not, based on what your argument, what side you're arguing. So let's say, for example, you're doing Trump versus Biden. If you're a Trump supporter, that's not going to have a bearing on your argument. Or if you're a Biden supporter, that's not going to have a bearing on your argument. What will have a bearing on your argument are the details and the evidence you use to support your argument. You can really choose any side you want, but you want to choose a side that you can argue, and that you can convince a reader, essentially, that your position on this issue is correct or valid, and your opposition's position is invalid. All right.